Hey, I'm Avril Lavigne. Tune into my performance on MS.
So, tell me about how this special show came to be. Like, what was the motivation behind it?
I basically wanted to do a stripped down version of my concert because all the songs sound so different, and I love to perform acoustically. And as you know, of years of doing it with me, playing acoustic shows, that I don't know, it just showcases my voice differently without like a full band behind it, and it gives the audience a chance to really hear my voice, and I get to showcase the songs in a different way. And so it's tonight. I can't believe tonight is the first time that I'm actually going to do this ever in all 5 years of my career, like an entire set. Usually it's just like a couple songs. So it's going to be really cool and mellow, and just it's like not like coming to a rock concert. It's going to be just like total singer-songwriter, mellow, more mature kind of show, which is cool. I'm ready to do it.
So, what inspired you during the writing and recording of the latest record, The Best Damn Thing?
Yeah,
How was it different, from the other one?
I had no A&R guy, and no one was involved, like no business people, no one from the label, no one from my management company. I just said to everyone, I'm going to go into the studio, and I'm going to write songs, and I'm not going to play anything for you guys until I'm basically done, just so that I could focus on what I wanted, what I thought, and how I felt about the music, and I wanted to pick out the singles first and not have everyone else's opinion. So it was good because I got away from everybody, and I took a little bit of time off before I went into the studio. So I wasn't, in the back of my head, I wasn't constantly thinking, oh, what are people going to think about this? Is this good enough for radio? Or, what do I need to do? I was just like really focused on what I wanted, what kind of record I wanted to create and have, and I was thinking about my tour and what kind of songs I wanted to play live. So this record was just a really fun record for me, and it wasn't serious at all. There's only a couple songs, like a couple ballads, that are a little more on that side, but for the most of it, it's like if we're writing and the song was kind of maybe turning into a mid-tempo, I'd be like, no, I don't want to do this.
When we went to do like more, you were like,
yeah,
anything that was like,
or if it was like starting to be a little like breakup isk, I was like, no, let's scrap this.
Yeah, we didn't even hear it till it was mixed.
Yeah, I didn't even.
We had a whole dinner party, and then.
Was that at Thanksgiving?
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was like Thanksgiving / listening party.
Mm-hmm.
And like Butch had heard songs he had helped with, and I had heard some songs, but it was the first time I had heard the whole thing. Yeah. And it was like seeing you weekly during the whole time.
Yeah,
it was
really
cool.
I was really good about not playing it for anyone. I definitely wanted to, but I wanted to be like, okay, I'm done. Put it in, play all the songs, and like hear everyone's opinion on like see what songs stood out most to like everyone. And to me, the songs that are written faster are like the choruses that just come, like the words and the melody kind of come all at once. Those are usually the better songs. That's actually what happened with Girlfriend. For me, I just started singing it really fast, like, I don't like your girlfriend, I think you need a new one. And I wrote that song with Luke, and we looked at each other and were like, this is cool. And then I like wrote it out in like 2 minutes. And then I came into the studio one day, and he had put this beat behind it, like the boom, ja, boom, ja, boom, ja. And I was like, oh my God, because I felt like I've never really heard anything like that before. And especially in my music, I've never really had a beat like that. So I thought it just stood out automatically and ended up being the first single. And it just goes to show, like, and that song went #1, and it was really cool. And it kind of just goes to show when you're not really thinking about it, that's when the magic happens. And it's good if you can just, for me, when I'm in the studio, not be really thinking, okay, I'm making a record, I need to have hits, and I need to have whatever. Just having a good time is kind of what it comes down to. And that's what I did, and that's what I will continue to do on, in the studio, writing my other records, because I think that's the key. It's just to not have that pressure.
Yeah.
Just have fun and
Always
to not really
sucks.
think about it.
Yeah. What was it like working with your husband, Derek?
It was cool working with him because he was working on the Sum 41 record, producing that, and I just had a couple songs. I mean, they were the songs we wrote together, actually, Contagious and One of Those Girls. And we basically thought Derek would be kind of the perfect guy for that because it's kind of his vibe.
As soon as we were done, it was like, we can't think of anyone better.
Like, because when you and I write together, it's like you're not like a producer, you know, so it's like we're like these two kids writing these songs in my living room, and then we're like, okay, we got to pick a producer. So basically, when we were done those two songs, we just thought, well, let's have Derek do it because they're young, more rockin' songs, and he's a really good guitar player, so.
And he was like, the cool thing too was like, he'd be in the house and we'd be like, hey, is this like a cool chorus or something? Yeah. He'd be like running back and forth making breakfast in his pajamas. Like, is this chorus okay? He'd be like, yeah, it's good. Do you have plans to do more with him in the future?
No.
Probably.
No, yeah, probably.
He's
I don't know. Maybe. We'll see.
How's the touring process changed and evolved over the years?
Well, at this point, for the first time ever, I'm thinking about my show a year ahead of time. You know, I'm not touring really until 2008, and with it being 07 right now, I'm thinking about who I want to bring on for like lighting and the set design, how I want that to be. I'm, you know, thinking about different set lists and kind of prepping now and thinking about the theme and all that. For the first time ever, I'm going to have a set director get involved.
Oh, wow.
And
it's almost like the opposite of this show. Like
yeah, totally.
Full production, and this is...
Tonight I chose to just do a lot of my ballads, and you know, I kind of cut out a lot of the rock tunes and more upbeat tunes, but it's really cool because we're doing songs like Girlfriend, stripped down acoustically, slower, and I get to sing it like, instead of kind of chanting it and like screaming it, which is, a lot of my singles, you know, like Skater Boy and Girlfriend and are like, more like, I'm anthemic, so I'm like, I'm not yelling it, but I'm not really singing it. You know what I mean? Like all singy, you know, nice and pretty. So tonight I'm going to do that for the first time, you know, with a full band. And we've got like, I don't know, I'm really excited. Yesterday in rehearsals when we went through it, I was like, wow, this is really cool. I think people are going to think it's kind of neat hearing the songs that way.
Girlfriend sounded pretty cool.
Really cool.
With the keyboards
and stuff. Because it's Girlfriend's such a pop song, and it's got like that loop in there, and we're doing acoustic guitars and no electric guitars, so it's going to be really cool.